See a lot of people saying that 22 is the reason why Bricc got caught up. Fuck out of here.
Yo, Wag, what's up with this screenshot that Traplo Ross sent me of you begging Big U not to kill you?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines, but we'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now, without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, alright y'all, Adam22, he decided to actually respond to the backlash he's been getting because people have been saying he's the sole reason behind this big RICO indictment that came out when it comes to Bricc Baby, Big U, and Loose Cannon. Now, here's what I'm gonna say, y'all. I'm not gonna sit here and say that he's the reason because everybody's grown men, and not only that, at the end of the day, we should be held responsible for our own actions. Adam22 didn't come out and say, oh, Big U do this, or Big U take this man's life, allegedly. Big U embezzle this money. Bricc Baby go do this. Loose Cannon. He didn't do that. But what he did do was, like he always does, which is he pretty much entices the situation, antagonizes it, and try to get a viral moment. And with that being said, these guys usually go on this platform and other platforms and speak a little bit too loosely. Now, you know what's crazy? If you go on like an urban platform and, you know, you ask certain questions, usually the guests, they'll sit there and be like, damn, bro, that's police, or, oh, you trying to get me indicted, or. But as soon as these other, and I'm gonna say other, as soon as these other guys come out of nowhere and ask these policey weird questions, these guys got no problem answering them. As I always tell y'all, most of these guys, when they go to these podcasts, they probably ask 95% of street questions and 5% pertaining to music or anything else that they got going on, which means usually the whole interview pertains to something street, right? Time after time we see it. These guys get on there and start talking about crimes. They start talking about bodies. You can't get caught for this if I say this in the record, whatever the case may be. However, time after time, we have seen that no matter how much they think you can't get indicted or whatever on social media, they actually do use social media, music, podcasts, whatever you want. If they could use it to get a conviction, or if they can use it against you to make their point a little more stronger for whatever other crime that they're trying to put on you, they're going to use it, right? And as we've seen, Bricc Baby, he also has a sealed indictment, which kind of cross-reference him with Lil Durk's M for Hire case. So it's a lot going on, man. We're going to get into all that. As y'all know, Adam22 and his playful self, he just kind of makes a joke out of everything, but these guys are really going through some serious stuff, especially when it comes to a RICO. All right, so like I said, we're going to get into the videos and everything, and then we're going to talk about it after. But before we do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
See a lot of people saying that 22 is the reason why Bricc got caught up. Out of here. 22, you know what I do. I put people in position, put them on the podcast, give them jobs, help them make legal money. A lot of the people are getting caught up for it, especially with Bricc. It's like, I'm not seeing anything that says anything about stuff that he's done in the last 2 years since he with us, right? So, you know, end of the day, I do employ people from the streets. And I guess, you know, people from the streets sometimes get caught up in federal RICO indictments, whatever this is. And all I can say is that, yes, I may crack a joke here and there. Sorry, that's just my sick sense of humor. But end of the day, that's my boy. I'm standing with him. Loose, I got love for Loose too. We're going to be documenting this whole thing, helping him along the way, whatever it is. So Anybody acting like this is because of No Jumper? No, No Jumper was the antidote to this bullshit. I just saw a video where a certain somebody said that they think that I'm a cooperator, that I'm a witness in this whole indictment. I just want to clarify. If the feds hit me up, I'm going to sit with the feds. I'm going to have a conversation with them. Want to know why? Because I don't know. Like, number one, what the hell do I know about Big U? I barely spent time around Big U. I interviewed him. That's about it. As far as Bricc Baby, we've had conversations, but would I be able to be privy to any of the crazy stuff that they might eventually accuse him of? No, not at all. Bricc Baby never told me about nothing of any significance in terms of any kind of street shit. You know, he's told me about stuff, but not like anything that really would move the needle. I wouldn't be able to say that I witnessed anything really illegal of any interest, even if I did have the feds breathing down my neck. Loose cannon, like, what do I know about loose cannon? The only I seen that everybody else has seen on video. So I just want to throw that out there that, you know, me telling. I have not had a conversation with a fed, a cop, about any gang, street shit, anything involving Crips. I never had a cop say the fucking word Crip to me ever in my whole life. So I just want to make that perfectly clear. You can count on Big 22. I'm solid. Free the Crips.
Alright, now that y'all seen the videos, y'all watch this video. Now keep in mind, Big U literally just turned himself in less than 24 hours ago. And right after that, Adam22, he streamed, he went live, and then he called Wack 100. And this is the first question he had to ask him. Check this out.
Yo, Wack, what's up with this screenshot that Traplo Ross sent me? Are you begging Big U not to kill you?
Alright, so that's the part that Adam's not getting. It's not about him cooperating. It's not about him being the sole reason behind these guys getting locked up. It's mainly the fact that you give them a platform to say weird things that they're not supposed to be saying. Now, granted, you know, it's up to them to actually go up there and not say certain things. However, especially videos like this, Wack, what's up with you saying that Big U was trying to kill? What? Right? Big U literally just turned himself in. Why would this even be a conversation? Why would you feel comfortable to even say, yo, didn't you say Big U was trying to kill? Why would you do that? So I think that's the part that he's not understanding. They're not trying to say you're the sole reason, but you're giving a platform, you're allowing them to say weird stuff, you're asking weird, indicting questions, and they're answering them because they don't know any better. And it just continues to fuel the fire. Now here's a post he put on his Instagram story. It was pretty much DJ Academics making a post about all the indictments that came down and the podcast being involved. Once again, this just goes to show that them people do be watching social media. As much as y'all feel they don't, or y'all been lied to and told that they don't, they definitely watch social media. So check this out. DJ Academics would post, quote, about 30 to 40% of the incidents described in this RICO indictment against the Rolling 60s can be traced back to podcasts or online back and forth. Threats, plots, and incidents seem to be directly related to online beefing, podcasting, which heightened tension. Did y'all hear that? Listen to what it said. It said 30 to 40% of the incidents described in the RICO indictment can be traced back to podcasts or online back and forth. Threats, plots, and incidents seem to be directly related to online beefing, podcasting, which heightened tension. And of course, here's what Adam had to say as a rebuttal to that. He said, quote, I thought they were just joking around. Then in another post on his IG story, he would repost a post about Loose Cannon and Big U with the indictment thing going on, and he would say, quote, sometimes people say things on the show that make me think, can't you get in trouble for that? So y'all see, let me tell you, Adam isn't stupid. He knows exactly what he's doing. However, he'd rather the viral moment than your freedom. Let's be real here. In most of these podcasts, they do the same thing. However, they're not the only one to blame, because if they ask one of these questions and you answer because you don't know any better, then you got yourself to blame as well. However, if you pay attention to what DJ Academics posted, 9 times out of 10 when they say the online beefing, podcasting, they're talking about Adam22's platform because that's the platform you see most of these West Coast, especially Rolling 60 members, attend. And they start talking about a whole bunch of street stuff, and yeah. Now, of course, Adam will also joke around once again, and he will post about it in his IG story as he would say, quote, I talked to Luce and he said everything they're trying to put on him is just ish he said on podcast. First thing he said when he called was, how's the episode from last night doing? Free the CRIPS. Alright, there you have it. I doubt Luce actually got in contact with him, but if he did, and the first thing he's wondering is about the podcast, in which something he has no money, no investments in, as if he's getting paid for it, then I don't know. Maybe he is, maybe he ain't. It's just crazy that you just been picked up for a RICO and the first thing you do ask is something about a podcast, especially when that's part of the reason you got indicted. Right, so I don't know, y'all. Y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'ma keep on dropping. I'm out.